is, but hey, that's okay. Oh yeah, it's over here. Can go to here. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I need to do. Haha. So, anyway. Welcome to NBA. No, it says right there, so I don't have to really say it much. Nah. But anyway, I am literally doing this because, yeah, I want to become good. Good. Even though I...
Hello from 2K Sports. Allie, take it away.
Rudy Gobert has had his skeptics. He said, quote, "No one ever thought I could be an NBA player or one of the leaders on my..."
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. And I think this is where the grind of the season really starts to add up, Smitty. How do you tough it out in the late season?
You gotta be resilient, VA. The season will do everything it can to wear you down. And it's on you not to let that happen.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. They've got Karl Anthony Towns. Hayes is out there with D'Angelo Russell. And it's Moore in at the 3. And for the Bulls, and they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. Three-pointer. Garnett gets the bucket.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And the Timberwolves with possession. It's a three-point game. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. 5 points in the game.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Just 5 to shoot. Rejected by James. Here we go. All alone. Garnett gets the bucket.
Look, this is how you draw it up coming out of the locker room. 3 of 3 so far.
Now the Timberwolves with it. Russell to pass to Towns. Tipped away. And here's the fast break. Pass to Barnett. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, nice finish from him on that drive. Uses his body well and helps extend the lead.
And Minnesota calls time here.
Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
The pull-up. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
You know, they've also been very effective at running the floor. Just a ton of points in the fast break. It's been a big part of their success.
And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
And that one is stuffed right through.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Now here's Russell. A great score, averaging almost 26 a game. Clock at 6. To the left wing. To stop the drought. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one. What a critical bucket. This game could have gotten out of hand early if they allowed that run to go much longer.
Oh,
did you see that?
finish?
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
The Timberwolves have gone 1 for 3 so far. Russell pass to Towns. Outside Russell. Hayes finds Russell. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Barnett gets the bucket.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
And here are the Timberwolves, trailing by 17.
8-second violation. Bulls ball.
Three-pointer, sinks it from distance. He's got 22.
Oh, flawless start for him here in the first quarter.
Another steal. Out of bounds. It'll be Timberwolves ball.
Oh my God. Hold up.
Here's Russell. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Fires the three. Barnett gets the bucket.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
And Minnesota calls time here. Last time they met in Minneapolis.
Today's game is about effort and energy. They got crushed on the glass the last time these teams played.
If you don't have that one guy who gets you 10-plus boards every night, you just have to send more guys to the glass.
Gafford, he's checked in for Montreal. Winslow comes in for Okogie. Back to Russell. Just 5 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. The Timberwolves again can't hit. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, B.A., they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
And that was good.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside. A shot to stop the run. It's deflected.
Good timing by Justice Winslow with the long arm to get a hand on that shot.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
To the wing, right side. Here's Moore. And Gafford with the block. And they're able to recover. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performances.
Barnett gets the bucket.
Down the stretch, this is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
Oh, they get a hand on it. All by himself. Three-pointer in transition. He's got 34.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
And they just keep making mistakes. I mean, that's back-to-back turnovers, which easily could have been prevented.
Off the inbound pass. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
This play is a big reason why they're ahead. He hasn't missed a shot all night.
And here's Minnesota now. The ball's knocked loose. Oh, they need this. Russell, that's good.
The aggressive move by Russell. He's got the deep bag of tricks. So tough to stop.
Here's Barnett. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
So it's Minnesota now. Pass to Moore. Towns against Gafford. Towns passes to Russell. Counted.
This is who Towns is, an unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness. Taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
What they have done is ran their plays all the way through until they get something they like.
Here's Moore. He's covered by Tate. Out of bounds. Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession. DeSumo, he's checked in for Montreal. Vildoza comes in for Tate. Shot clock at 6. Russell, that's good. Russell's got his 3rd basket of the night.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
Pass to Barnett. Over Russell. Barnett gets the bucket.
His shot making has been superb this quarter. He's taken over this game.
The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Here's Moore. Looking for his first basket still in this one. And they're on the run. Gafford with the ball. And it's Gobert picking him up. Pass to DeSumo. Back to Winslow. Here's Barnett. This one for 3. Buries it from 3. He has 45 points.
And excellent perimeter offense so far. Their shooters are clearly in a great rhythm.
Yet another steal from him.
Got to be careful around him.
Man, he's been incredible at coming up with steals.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Here's DeSumo. Nice start for him. Taking his first shot.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused, and they've executed.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Russell against Gafford. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Out to the right wing. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. Here's Barnett. And yes, another basket.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Minnesota's gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Driving in. Here's Moore. Count it.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
A minute 37 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Barnett. And good! There's another!
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Montreal. Birch comes in for Winslow. The Timberwolves making a switch here. 1:16 left in the first. Barnett. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it.
Ooh, heat check after heat check. He rises to the occasion, trying to will his team to victory.
Pass to Moore. Clock at 4. Poke loose. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
Substitution for Montreal. LeBron James. Josh Okogie.
46 seconds left in the first. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
James, that's good.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
The Timberwolves shooting just 36% here in the first quarter. Pass to Russell. 5 to shoot. The 15-footer. Gobert, no good. DeSumo goes in, and he jams it home with authority.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Here's Russell. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. We're at the end of the first, and what a blowout already in this one.
10.
Delivering the blowout. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.
And now, your Montreal Dancers.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus, and good energy.
LeBron James out there with Josh Okogie. Then there's DeSumo, and it's Tate in at the small forward position.
When you look at the career that LeBron has put together, one of the all-time greats, amazingly lived up to the hype he had coming out of high school.
And for Minnesota,
Merciless swat by LeBron. There are no easy looks when King James is on you.
A bit undersized, his hops make him a legit small ball forward.
now here's Russell, and the immense pressure LeBron has had since day one of the NBA. Many others would have folded, Grant.
They're very true, B.A. The expectations he had were just insane. Anything less than a top 5 player all time would be a disappointment. That's not fair to ask of any player coming into league, much less a high school. And guys, this is why coaches value playing with pace.
It's a winning approach when you execute. That's the key. They're playing fast, but also under control.
And here they come. Here's Tate. And finished off by Tate.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Pass to Moore. Shot clock at 5. They need this. And too long on the shot.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Nice shot by Okogie.
You really have to question the defensive effort on that possession.
They are getting buried tonight with plays like that one, allowing too much space for a good shooter.
Pass to Russell. Now here's Gobert. From the arc. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Towns is checked in. Here's Moore. Towns down low. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
When you're trying to cut into a lead, you can't afford that kind of mistake.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. McLaughlin's checked in.
Just knifing his way to the rim.
He looked practically unstoppable on that play. Back to Russell. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball call.
Here's Hunt, covered by Towns. Yep, that one goes. And here's Russell. He has 6. Pass to Moore. Five on the clock. Here's Gobert. Over Harrell. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Commissioner Silver's open to change. He said, quote, "We're not beholden to pure tradition. We care a lot about it, but all the factors I think about when we talk about changing the rules, I'm less concerned about that. We should live in the present, be respectful of those records, but also be willing to adjust when it makes sense." B.A.?
All right, thanks, Allie.
Bulls ball. Substitution on the court.
The Bulls have gotten all 8 shots to go. A perfect second quarter so far.
Oh, that was nasty. A 2-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And here's the fast break. And buries the jumper to finish off the break.
They're going old school out there now, working the mid-range part of the floor.
The Timberwolves shooting a tough 22% from the field so far. Here's Moore. 4 on the clock. Knocks it loose.
It'll be a turnover. Montreal team ball.
Oh, this has been a really nice stretch for them.
Yeah, they really are taking advantage of these opportunities that are given. Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Here's McLaughlin. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Oh, wow, they continue to turn the ball over here. Another TO for them.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
Pass to Vildoza. From deep three-point range. Off his leg. The official saying it was kicked. So it's the home team now. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Gafford with the bucket. Got a piece of it. Gafford's gone 3 for 3 from the floor. 6 to shoot. Deflected.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Here's Winslow, and he dunks it down.
We're going to see a lot of this from Winslow in the coming years. Explosive young talent.
Here's McLaughlin. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. That one's good for 2. Winslow's got his second basket.
We see it happen again. They give the ball away, and it immediately hurts them.
You know, the point forward is an archetype that by now fans are familiar with. Grant, you were one of the OGs at the point forward. How's that position evolved in your mind?
Well, it's evolved because so many players today have the skill set to be a point forward. Before me, there were guys like Paul Pressey and Scottie Pippen in the 80s and early 90s. But as I said, players today, the skill level is so elite. And with this positionless basketball that we're in, you must have a point forward or 2 on your team to be successful.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to Gobert. Clock is at 3. Here's more. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Here's Hunt. Takes a 3. Knocks down the long J. He's got 5.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3 seconds. The ball goes to
So both teams making some changes here.
substitution on the court.
Minnesota's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Stolen by Gafford.
He recognized his players were fatigued and needed time to catch their breath.
And now, your Montreal Dancers.
So both teams changing it up here. Here's Barnett. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Pass to Graham. Shot clock at 5. Here's more. Oh, the teardrop falls in.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
Here's Barnett. Nice jump shot from the top of the key.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Pass to Birch. Into the lane. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
They've settled into this game. You can see the offense is on fire.
Yeah, the reason why they made the adjustments they needed to make. They are executing.
Here's more. And a great assist by Graham as that one goes. Moore's got 4 points this quarter.
Good ball movement from Devontae Graham, noticing the wide-open teammate and getting it to him.
You can tell he's feeling it. Hasn't missed a single shot all quarter.
Pass to Moore.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Back to Graham. Now Hayes. From deep. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one.
We've seen him make that shot, but not all that often.
It's the kind of shot that gives hero ball a bad name and causes your coach to consider another line of work.
He's officially taken over this first half, making all the right reads.
Pass to Graham. Who poked away, and it's out of bounds to Minnesota. The Timberwolves making a switch here.
Coming onto the floor for the Timberwolves, Cooper Dyke.
Five to shoot. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
When you're trying to cut into a lead, you can't afford that kind of mistake.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
LeBron, he's checked in for Montreal. The Sumu comes in for Tate. And 1:01 left in the first half of this game. That's tipped. Nabbing another steal. His anticipation has been off the charts.
Off the charts indeed, B.A. I mean, he's just taking the ball away with ease.
Minnesota's gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Back to Graham. 6 on the shot clock. Graham is doubled. He swipes the ball away again.
Got to be careful around him.
Man, he's been incredible at coming up with steals.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
To stop the run, and it's Hayes. That time on the assist from Graham. Montreal has gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Here's Graham. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. Delivering the blowout. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
I'm trying to calm down the
Well, Carl, they're scoring pretty easily. What has to change in the second half?
Our whole defensive system right now, because it's just not working. It's not the coaches, it's us as players. We're letting them get too much, fast break. They're doing a great job, and they're hitting some shots, so we got to be able to make them miss.
Best of luck locking it in, guys.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Well, for Montreal, Kenny, what was your impression?
Man, this was a brawl inside. Shaq, I know you like this. But then guys were sacrificing their bodies, making plays through contests, just wearing the hard hat. That's how this game's gotten out of hand so far.
How about you, Shaq? What'd you think about Minnesota?
They're not shooting it well so far. Actually, fellas, I got an idea for them. Feed the post. Let the big man eat. Jeez.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Just go over there.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Driving inside, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
He has taken it upon himself to score the ball as much as possible for his team. He's not looking to pass it right now.
Minnesota shooting only 26% for this game. Not good. And for Minnesota, they've got Jackson Hayes. Also Karl Anthony Towns out there. And it's Moore in at the 3 slot.
And very few teams rely on mid-range jumpers nowadays, but that's been their preferred way of finding points.
Barnett. Yet another bucket.
Incredible. 81 on the night. Channeling his inner Mambo right now.
There's no slowing this guy down. He's on fire. Back to Russell. Just 5 on the clock. Knocked away. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far.
Great work by the defense. That's the intensity coaches want to see.
Barnett gets the bucket.
And coming out of halftime, coach said they wanted to start fast. How's 4 for 4?
Boy, it's been a minute since they last scored.
It has been. And at what point do you alter your strategy? Try to get back on track.
The 17-footer, and it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
No hesitation on the break. That's been an advantage for them.
Here's Moore. He's covered by Tate. That one's good by Moore. Moore's got 8.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Yeah, he has that fight in him. Love the aggression at the rim when they are trying to claw back into the game.
Pass to Russell. Now here's Hayes. Right wing. Oh, stolen by Tate. Here we go. Here's Okogie. And the big dunk at the end of the break.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
Another turnover leads to another bucket at the other end.
The Timberwolves shooting a very low 27% so far in this one. Knocked loose. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Count it.
This is what the analytics prefer. Shots at the rim or from 3.
Montreal has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. And they recover it. And Tate gets it to go. Tate's got his second basket on the night.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Gafford, he's checked in for Montreal. Harrell comes in for Okogie. Pass to Harrell over Hayes, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Well, here's the thing. We're used to Montrezl Harrell scoring around the bucket. Now he gets it done from the mid-range.
Back to Russell. Now Hayes. Shot clock at 6. Soft touch off the glass. Hayes has gotten his second bucket.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
Pulls up on the wing, drained it for 2 points.
Effective in that mid-range area. LeBron can just rise above you and knock it down.
Here's Moore. Check by James. Knocks it loose. With the drive. And it's James with the jam.
As soon as you give him any room whatsoever, he is always looking to attack and make you pay.
Minnesota with the ball. After this one, they're off to Dallas to take on the Mavericks. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. And they're on the break. Here's Vildoza. Oh, the coast-to-coast dunk.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. Now here's Russell. The D's right on him. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Towns. To the left side wing. Here's Hayes. And it's Harrell with a rebound. Fires from deep. Gets the three to fall. Harrell's got 7.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Over to the left wing. Here's Moore. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Montreal has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Here's Vildoza. Sinks the 15-footer. 10 points for him. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Harrell. The Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Gobert. 4 on the clock. The ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Gafford. And here comes the break for the finish. Rips down the breakaway slam.
It all happened in an instant. Turning defense into offense. I love it.
That was great anticipation on the steal. A gamble that paid off.
Here's Moore. Check by James. Here's Russell. And he makes it on the layup.
Yeah, in the pick and roll, you have to account for Russell. He's looking to score.
Here's Barnett. Oh, another one falls. That's 91. An incredible feat.
Incredible indeed. This is just a flat-out insane performance.
Now here is Harrell. He's covered closely. Barnett gets the bucket. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Bulls.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far. Being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And another note, how about the way they've cashed in off turnovers? Taking advantage when given the extra opportunity.
Russell's gone just 4 for 11 from the field. They get it back. The second effort. And that's 2 points on the layup.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Good! That's another bucket!
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Another steal. In transition. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
For them, the first half was maybe more of a filling out process. Now it's winning time.
Here's Barnett. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Their transition defense has been porous. They're getting run over.
Back to Russell. Poke loose. And they're running. The pull-up jumper, another bucket. Wow.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense, really taking it to the opposition. Lets it go from deep. He drops it from range.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 8 in the third. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. Pass to McLaughlin. 6 to shoot. Blocked! It's a one-on-one situation. 1:41 left in the third quarter. Barnett gets the bucket.
Again. I mean, just weak fast break defense.
Pass to McLaughlin. Now Gobert. Outside Russell. To end the drought. Rebounded by Birch. Russell's gone 4 of 12 shooting from the field. Oh, connects again.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Ooh, poked away. Pass to McLaughlin. Takes the three. Another miss by Minnesota. Here's Barnett going inside, and the layup is good off the glass.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Pass to McLaughlin. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. So it's the home team now. And there's the drive. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. And there's a 3-second violation. Knocked away. And so it's Montreal. And they're up an insane amount going into the break. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. We'll be back in a moment. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. They've got Ayo Dosunmu, Justice Winslow out there with Josh Okogie, and it's Vildoza in at the point guard position. Dosunmu hits the target from 18 feet.
He needs to be more proactive on offense and shoot it more. He's making most of his shots, so he's got to demand the ball more.
Oh, they get a hand on it. And they double up Graham to the inside, and it goes out of bounds. That went off Graham.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Okogie. From deep three-point range, from beyond the arc, and then some.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Timberwolves shooting poorly, just 30% so far. Outside Graham, down low. Got a piece of it. Shot clock at 3. No good. A bit long that time. For 3, Harrell on target from range.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Getting the ball inside, usually a pretty good recipe.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
You know, as ice cold as he was in the first half, that's how hot he has been since the break. No one can match up with him right now.
Outside Graham. Rebounded by Winslow. Winslow's got 4 rebounds in the game. Dosunmu for 3. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
Interesting approach coming down the stretch. Looking to rack up points in chunks.
And he gets the bucket. The Bulls have gotten off to a perfect 5 for 5 so far.
Did you see that?
I saw it. Wow.
And he saw it.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. And let's take another look at that exceptional drive, thanks to Mobile One.
And he's been incredible this game. And plays like that one show you how locked in he is.
It's good.
What a turnaround for him since the half. More aggressive and more effective.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
And there it is on a night when he's been so efficient handling the basketball. That's his first real mistake.
Tipped away. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back.
Only 1 turnover in the first half. He's been sloppy with the ball since.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
Oh, my. And that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
And their biggest problem so far, taking care of the ball.
Yeah, they've made some great plays, but way too many turnovers. Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal, then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
That's tipped. 5 on the clock. Lets the three fly. Barnett gets the bucket.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
They're having a hard time stopping this run.
And BA, you can't afford to keep coming up empty.
Nabbing another steal. His anticipation has been off the charts.
Off the charts indeed, BA. I mean, he's just taking the ball away with ease.
And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. The ball's knocked loose. And we're going to have a jump ball. And for players, greatness can be defined so many ways. But giving back has to be a component of that. Wouldn't you say, Grant?
Well, to whom much is given, much is expected. And BA, I agree 100%. Players today understand the impact that they can have on others. I love that about the league, the players, the coaches, everyone involved, using this gift to make a change and a positive impact throughout the world.
Pass to Tate. Wing shot on the way. Yes, on the jumper.
They're turning it over, and their opponent isn't. That's the difference.
Graham with it. Tipped away. 5 to shoot. Here's McLaughlin. Offline with a 3. Montreal has gone 4 of 5 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Now Graham. Yet another steal from him.
Got to be careful around him.
Man, he's been incredible at coming up with steals.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. Campazzo's checked in for the Timberwolves. Oh, stolen by Richardson. Here's Barnett. And the 17-footer goes down.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Launches it. Barnett gets the bucket.
Yeah, strong defensive pressure is giving them the advantage here.
Graham with it. Knocks it loose. And he's all alone. By himself. Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
The Timberwolves have gotten only 2. He swipes the ball away again.
Steal after steal. He's been everywhere.
Just an historic pace. He's approaching 3rd most steals for a game.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Expanding upon this lead, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up. Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
Here's Barnett. Oh, good. He hits again.
He's scoring at an insane level, folks. The defense powerless to slow him down.
Man, he is on a mission, closing in on 3rd place all time in scoring. Outside Graham. Zeller, the pass to Graham. Shot clock at 5. Another steal. And they're pushing it up. Here's Barnett. Cranes the jumper to finish off the break.
And that was a case of great anticipation skills on defense, sparking the transition game.
Most teams now are looking to play with pace. No better way to ignite the break than off a turnover.
Here's Campazzo. Count the basket. Campazzo's gotten his first basket of the night.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Barnett gets the bucket.
And every time you think he can't hit another,
It's stolen by Birch. Shot from 16. He got it again. Sensational.
He has been simply unstoppable.
And he's now third all-time for points in a game. One for the ages. Got a piece of nabbing another steal.
He's making history, tied for third most steals in a single game.
Just incredible tenacity. He continues to hound the ball.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
Yet another steal from him.
A suffocating defensive performance.
And he's made history. A new third-place mark for most steals in a game.
He's really cooking right now. He's having a phenomenal half.
Now here's Zeller. Clock at 6. Back to Campazzo. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
It's so easy to get frustrated when you make mistakes, but you have to keep battling.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
Harrell's checked in for Gafford.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Graham is doubled. Oh, they get a hand on it. Oh, stolen by Richardson. And we know the big markets draw free agents. As a player, how different can that experience be from the big city to the smaller market?
Well, we know it's a big difference. And obviously there's been this old adage that big city wins more. But we've had some teams from...
He swipes the ball away again.
He is...
Wow! Crazy good!
Do you know the athletic ability it takes to pull off a 360 like that? Incredible.
Man, making that slam look easy. The Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Here's Graham. And he can't stop the drought. Another miss.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Pass to Barnett. From deep. And again for 3.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. Here's Campazzo. Six on the shot clock. It's tipped. He can't get that one to fall.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Richardson with it, and it's Graham picking him up. Jacks up a 3, sinks the tray.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Nabbing another steal.
A defensive terror all night long.
I've never seen another one goes. Incredible.
And that score puts him even. A night I never thought we'd see.
Well, now he's tied point for point with the record. One more score and he'll be alone at the top of the record books. A moment nobody thought they'd see. Here's Campazzo. And a nice finish on the layup. The shot. And another one.
I'm in disbelief. He set a new all-time record for scoring in a single game.
A record that was for so long thought to be untouchable. He continues to amaze.
Great to hear the crowd showing their appreciation. We are witnessing something truly remarkable.
And a scoring game that ranks with the all-time greats. He's just going off.
Unstoppable force tonight offensively, putting up points at will. It was unbelievable to watch.
Right side, Graham. And so they get the victory here at home. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
LeBron, you've accomplished so much in this league. How have you been able to sustain it for so long?
You know, it's only a select few. It's not many who make it to this point, and I would never take the game for granted. That's why I try to give everything I can till I can't give no more. And I've been around some great players, great coaches, great organizations. And for me to have this opportunity right here means a lot, and I'm very humble.
Well, you're a sponge for knowledge, and you have a great work ethic, and it's been fun to watch. Thanks, LeBron.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking everyone for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time.
It's that get the people moving like a gas line. It's that show a heart there ain't no beat and make them.
Why now? What the fuck, game? I literally turned this shit off.
Let them kill my flame before I start first. No facts. Let them run their mouth until they jaws hurt. How you trying to walk before you crawl first? I used to be so on the fence that I rose in defense of myself that I chipped like.
Fuck off. Thank you. What the fuck? God damn it.
Welcome, fans. Thanks for joining us for this Friday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Well, thanks very much, guys. Of course, the NBA has had some legendary trash talkers. But Damian Lillard says it's not really a verbal assault like it used to be. In this era, it's more gestures. From the watch your head to the too small or rock the baby, to Trae Young's theatrical bows, players have their ways of sending a message. Kevin?
And the message usually received, D.A. Thank you. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. We've got Barnett, and it's Okogie in at the 4 slot. And for the Grizzlies, Davis is out there with Jackson. Then it's Morant, and it's Gooden in at the 2 spot. One word you always hear the Grizzly players mention is chemistry.
Yeah, you can't fake chemistry, and it's true. When you ask these guys what makes their team special, they point out what a tight-knit group they are. Some people might not think chemistry is a big deal, but it is huge when it comes to this league.
And one thing is, if you look on paper, it could feel like there's chemistry. But as you know, sometimes it doesn't translate to the real world.
No, it does not translate. And then after that, if you don't have chemistry, you better have professionals.
5 on the clock. Stolen away. Barnett against Morant. And that one is hammered home.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Morant. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Welcoming any physicality on his way out. Morant enjoys that type of challenge.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
And so it's Memphis with it. The Bulls knocking down the 3. Shot's good by Barnett. Barnett's got his third basket of the night right there.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Morant reaches to Davis. And the rejection by James.
A versatile, talented defender, LeBron excels at using his athleticism and length to block so many shots.
Basket good. Barnett's got 9 points.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
And the shot goes down. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Bulls? Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
They're really on their heels at this point.
Yeah, on both ends of the floor, Kevin. They've lost some confidence along the way.
Clock at 6. From deep. And another miss by Memphis.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
Man, they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Yeah, the D is looking helpless to stop them right now. They're doing whatever they want to do on offense.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. They faced off right here last time they met, but the home club just couldn't pull out the win.
Yeah, and last time out, they sort of shot themselves in the foot with the foul trouble. That was what led to them having such an ugly scoreline.
They had to rely on their bench a lot in that game, and maybe it instilled some confidence in those guys.
Now here's Morant. He's coming off a 13-point game against Dallas. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Barnett. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
And here are the Grizzlies now, after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And stolen by James. In transition, here come the Bulls.
Oh,
wow.
Yes!
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Creating some easy offense off the steal. LeBron James always lurking with those quick hands.
From deep. And the Bulls, another 3.
And when you got someone putting on a show like this, I mean, in the first quarter, you have got to be kidding.
Passes it to Gooden. You know, if you're not going to the playoffs, how do you keep your spirits up as the season winds down?
Well, you can't just sit around feeling sorry for yourself because no other team is going to feel sorry for you. So you got to start thinking about next season. You got to start building and focus on giving the fans maybe a few more wins if you can.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Now, here's Gooden. Out to Morant. Here's Barnett. Turned in an outstanding game against Minnesota. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
The Grizzlies have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Morant outside. They get a hand on it. One-on-one here. Here's Barnett. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Outside, Davis. Barnett against Morant. Just 5 to shoot. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. from deep three-point range, and it's Morant missing. Chicago's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter, and it goes down 2 points. Barnett's got 28.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Morant kicks to Gooden. To the inside. Out to Morant. 4 on the clock. Looking to end the run. Tate with the rebound. So it's Chicago now. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
It definitely made things easier for them. When the other team is just handing you the ball back, you got to make them pay for it.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Well, they weren't fighting through screens. Their closeouts and rotations were late. You name it, and let's just say they didn't do it on defense.
And that one's good by Gooden.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here's Dosunmu. No points in the game yet for him.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Pass to Davis. Morant outside. Ball's knocked loose. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Here's Tate. And Tate throws it down.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Now here's Morant. He's averaging almost 31 points a game right now, an extraordinary figure for any player to post. Fires for 3. Memphis the rebound. Chalk up 2 there.
This is how dangerous Jackson can be when he's committed to rebounding.
Here's Chicago. Here's Dosunmu. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Dosunmu's got his second basket of the game.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big.
Jackson kicks to Gooden. Here's Dosunmu. And it's Dosunmu with the jam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Yeah, once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Now, here's Gooden. He had 27 points last game. Shot clock at 5. Puts it up. And that one hits back iron.
And usually that's a bucket for him. But look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Dosunmu, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Howell's checked in for Memphis. Richardson, he's checked in for Chicago. Shot from the inbound, and there's the bucket from Dosunmu. Dosunmu's got 10 points.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Davis kicks to Howell. That's tipped. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Gafford, no one around him. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Pressuring the ball and making a play that created the opportunity.
And as soon as they got the steal, it was off to the races. This is the aggressive mindset that the coaching staff encourages them to maintain.
Here's Howell. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Dallas.
He's more than chipped in on the glass as well. Just a tremendous effort last time out.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint. And the versatility AD offers is what makes him such a valuable player.
Offensively, he's a real handful given the array of moves and shots he has in his bag. But he's also outstanding defensively, too, able to guard multiple positions.
Shot clock at 6. Morant outside. Fires from deep. That one doesn't go. And the Bulls going the other way now.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
So it's the Grizzlies now, after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Here's Davis. Second chance shot. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Wow, look, it's no secret that Davis can be a dominant figure on the glass, and he just turns rebounds into points so easily.
And there's Richardson. That's good on the assist by Winslow. Winslow's got 4 assists in the game. Now Morant. Here's Vildoza, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. 55 seconds left in the first quarter. Morant passes to Howell. Pass to Davis. 6 on the shot clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. From deep. Howell can't hit.
And, well, when you let the shot clock run down that far, that's the kind of shot you're going to end up with.
And they pick up 2. 6 points for Josh Richardson.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And stolen by Richardson. The pass to Dosunmu. Stops, pops, again Chicago.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Knocks it loose. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Pass to Vildoza. For 3, Richardson. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close a quarter.
He knew exactly how he wanted to do it, too. There was no doubt in his mind that it was going to fall.
We're at the end of the first quarter, and what a blowout all. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, they're putting pressure on all the ball handlers, getting into the passing lanes and showing great anticipation.
The Grizzlies shooting around 40% from the floor here. Taking a look at the Bulls, they've got LeBron James, and it's Barnett in at the point guard position. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
Here's Barnett. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it. Barnett's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for Chicago. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. Poked loose. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Shot's good by Barnett. Barnett's got 34.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Morant to the paint. Here's Davis. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. And that's now 6 points for Anthony Davis. Chicago's gone 3 of 3 from three-point land here tonight. Here's Barnett. And the Bulls another 3.
This brings him to 3 total makes from the arc, with just 1 in this half so far.
Pass to Howell. Five to shoot. Pass to Gooden. From deep three-point range, and they'll get another chance. Morant outside, and the pass to Gooden. Right side Davis. Over James. Chicago grabs the miss.
I guess we can credit the defense for that one going wide. They did everything they could to influence the shot.
Barnett, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Over to the left wing. Here's Morant. It's deflected. And they're moving it up. Releases. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Barnett's got 41.
And you can see now they're starting to push the tempo to good effect.
Tries to the hoop, and he goes in for the dunk.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Tries it from 19. It's Chicago with another bucket.
He's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. Now, Malcolm Brogdon said in pre-draft interviews, teams would ask him, you went to college for 4 years and got your master's in your 5th year. Are you sure you want to be an NBA player? It seems as if you're black, you can't be both educated and a sportsman. But it's not disheartening. It's a chance for me to break the mold. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. Barnett against Morant. Yet another bucket.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Passes to Gooden. And another steal for him.
And he's just been able to anticipate their every move.
Yeah, you're right. An absolute pest on the defensive end.
That's his 5th three-pointer of the half. Filling it up.
Here's Morant. The Bulls knocking down the three. Six to shoot. Outside, Davis. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Here's Barnett. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
Pass to Howell. Shoots from the high post. Shots good by Barnett. Barnett's got 57 points.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Here's Morant. Trying to get open is Davis. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. Bulls making a switch here. Harrell's checked in. Chicago has gotten on a roll from three-point land. They've been flawless. 6 for 6 tonight. Here's Barnett. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Morant dishes to Gooden. Pass to Davis. Poked away and stolen by Harrell. In transition, here come the Bulls. Here's Barnett. And another one.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
And guys, give them credit. I mean, they've taken advantage of the turnovers in the open floor.
Now, here's Gooden. Guarded closely. Clock at 6. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Jumps up. A huge slam. The perfect end of the fast break.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
And this is why turnovers give coaches and fans gray hairs.
Now, here's Gooden. He's one of the better scorers in the league, averaging almost 25 points a game. And another fast break chance here for the Bulls. Here we go. Knocked loose. He shoots again. Shot's good by Barnett.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Morant scanning the floor. Davis kicks to Morant. That's good. A tough shooting night. He's 2 for 8 and looking for more.
Ja Morant was a great player, but he became a star once he learned how to dominate pick and rolls.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
Here's Morant. The Bulls getting the bucket. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Pulls up for 3. Shot's good by Barnett. Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything. Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there. As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
Back to Morant. Shot clock at 6. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. And good. He hits it again.
81 on the night. Channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There is no slowing this guy down. He is on fire. Gooden with it. The dish now to Morant. Jackson passes to Gooden. Just 5 on the clock. Will it go? He doesn't hit that one. And the Bulls going the other way now. Barnett against Davis. Shot's good by Barnett. And here's Morant. Davis kicks to Morant. From deep. Missed that one. Still looking for his shot. Just 2 for 9.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Shot's good by Barnett.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
Now here's Morant. The pass to Howell. From deep 3-point range. And it's Barnett with the rebound. And so here is Chicago. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. It's good.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
And it's Chicago scoring again.
Impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing many.
Memphis has got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Passes it to Davis. Out to the wing. Barnett against Morant. Pass to Gooden. They need this one. That shot is off.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
That's 10 straight off of the mid-range.
The Grizzlies on offense, nabbing another steal.
And you got to be careful around him.
You know, Greg, he's been coming up with some incredible steals so far.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Here's Barnett, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
In the mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
Wide open. He got it again. Sensational.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Puts it up from 17. Another one falls for Chicago.
And they are earning points with the jump shot now.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Right side Jackson. 5 on the clock. Out to Morant. Free throw line jump shot. Rebound by Harrell. Here's Barnett. Oh, and he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
Boy, that was close. Got it in just in the nick of time.
And so it's Chicago, holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Taylor Jenkins is here with us in the second quarter, Coach. Tough sledding at both ends of the floor. How do you fix it?
You know, it hurts our offense when we're not able to get stops and get out and running. So not a good quarter for us. We just got to keep being aggressive defensively, be a little bit more disciplined.
And we'll see if that can pick up as the game continues. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. And guys, for the Bulls, Kenny, give us your take.
Well, it comes down to confidence. From the opening tip, these guys had that swag. They had the attitude that you can't beat us, we can only beat ourselves.
Shaq, your take on Memphis.
When you look at their multiple areas of weakness, for me, it starts with their perimeter defense. Disorganization, chaos, a lot of wide open looks. They have to communicate better and stay connected to the shooters.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You spent 2 seasons, Richard, with LeBron James in Cleveland. What was it like to play with LeBron?
Well, I like to think that LeBron was playing with me the entire time. That's the way I viewed it, but it was amazing.
I should have reworded that. I'm sorry, my mistake.
Thank you. I think LeBron James was outstanding to play with just from a camaraderie standpoint, and he always wanted to make the right pass, which, you know, for pundits, they complain about it, but for a teammate, you love it. You love playing with a guy that tries to play the right way night in and night out.
His understanding of the game must be off the charts, correct?
It is so ridiculous the way that he just sees the game before it's happening. He is easily one of the smartest players that I have ever been around.
They've got Jackson. He's out there with Anthony Davis. And it's Morant in at the 1. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half.
There was a time you could get yelled at for taking a 3 like that, but now it's a great decision and it paid off.
Morant passes to Gooden. He swipes the ball away again.
With every steal, he continues to march towards the record books.
Well, Greg, looking at his season totals, he's got a good view of third most steals in a single year. What a defensive season for him.
And it was Michael Ray Richardson who tallied 265 steals back in 1980, third most ever in the NBA. I think he may have company soon.
Just 4 to shoot. Davis kicks to Morant. Can they get it? Offensive rebound. Trying to get open is Davis. And the basket by Jackson. Jackson's got his second basket of the night.
And he's no stranger to contact inside. Love watching Jackson bully his way through aggressive defense.
And that one drops.
Their execution after halftime has been excellent, making their first 4.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Now, here's good. And another steal for him.
Steal after steal. He's been everywhere.
Oh, he's on a historic pace. Greg, he's approaching third most steals for a game. And so here's Memphis after the Bulls pick up 2. Nabbing another steal.
All year long, that's been his thing, just pouncing on any chance to grab a steal.
Well, GA, with that swipe, he's now tied for third for most steals in a single season.
Well, to tally this many steals in a year is incredible. Tied now with...
And another steal for him.
And he creeps towards greatness with every steal he makes.
He has climbed his way up to the third highest steal numbers ever in an NBA season. Amazing.
Well, he has passed Michael Ray Richardson's mark of 265 steals. That's set back in 1980. What a defensive juggernaut he's been all year long.
Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for Chicago. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
Bulls making a switch here. Gafford's checked in. Here's Barnett. Another bucket. Wow.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA, really taking it to the opposition. Now here's Morant. 6 on the shot clock. To stop the run. Here's Jackson. And the rejection by Gafford. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Winslow's checked in for James. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Clock at 6. Here's Gooden. And he drops it in from the low post. Gooden's got 6. You know we have to see that great Mobile One drive one more time.
And I just love his competitiveness he's showing there. Team might be down, but a drive like that could spark them.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Gooden. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. That one good for 2. Gooden's got 4 points this quarter. Here's Chicago. They're on a 20-6 run. Here's Barnett. Connects again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Morant passes to Gooden. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 10 points for him.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Barnett. Another one falls for Chicago.
Quite simply, he is carrying this team, doing most of the work scoring-wise.
Morant kicks to Gooden. Tipped away. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Woods checked in. And the Bulls making a change also. Vildoza's checked in. Wood in the post. Covered by Winslow. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Oh, costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
And what a fantastic start here to the second half. They have yet to miss.
Knocked away. Here's Barnett. Good in defending. And yep, another basket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Pass to Wood. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he uses the glass on the layup.
This is where you want the play to end up. A high percentage look for Wood.
Here's Barnett. Hits it again. Wow. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
There's the pass to Gooden. Back to Morant. No good that time. And it's Chicago the other way.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Leading scorer on the night, and he looks very hungry for more. Keep feeding him. Operation Feed the Horse.
Passes it to Gooden. Back to Morant. Looking to get it going. Chicago grabs the miss.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
That one from long range.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Dosunmu, the pass to Winslow. Shots good by Barnett. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for Chicago? Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. This is to Gooden. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Here's Barnett. And another one falls.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. He swipes the ball away again.
He's been a defensive terror all night long.
I've never seen anything like it. And he's actually tied the record for the most steals in a game. And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
A lot of points off their turnovers this quarter. Way too many.
Here now, Vildoza. Guarded by Morant. And the basket by Vildoza.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Grizzlies have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure. And another steal for him.
He's stolen his way into the record book.
A new single-game high, GA for steals.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
And like this crowd, I'm still in disbelief at how he's completely kept this offense under his thumb.
You look at all the steals, let's just say you don't see this every night.
He's been an absolute thief out there all night long and is having a defensive game that you never see.
The Grizzlies shooting in the second half so far about 45%.
I'm really good with that.
That's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Tipped away. 6 to shoot.
Thank you. And my basket.
Here's Barnett. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
That's something about all these turnovers. Right away, you're at a disadvantage defensively.
Pass to Flores. Here's Wood. He puts up decent numbers on a nightly basis, averaging about 10 points a game. To stop the drought, Flores with the bucket. Flores has got his first points of the game. Smooth sailing for Chicago. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
And so deft with the floater. LeBron's got so many tricks up his sleeve.
You know, Richard, as LeBron's game has evolved, it seems like his distribution has gotten even better.
Yeah, more than ever, he's really sharing the load, getting others involved. In 2020, he led the league in assists for the first time in his career. Proof that he's just a team-first player.
It's stolen by Tate. Fires, high post, and it's Chicago scoring again.
Really their own worst enemy right now with all these turnovers.
Pass to Flores. Shot clock at 5. And the basket is good. Flores has got his second bucket. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Operation Feed the Horse. Feed them early and often. And guess what? It's working. They have the lead.
Takes it inside, and the layup's good off the glass. Flores has got 6. And we've got an injury out on the floor. Very unfortunate as always, guys. Don't like to see this.
And boy, this really doesn't look good. That just the way it happened.
And you know it's serious if he's heading to the locker room. It takes a lot to get him out of any game.
And the Bulls making a change here. Richardson's checked in. 1:09 left to play in the third. From deep, James hits the three-point bomb. He has 7.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games. And they've made that adjustment since the break.
Come on, Brad. You can hit that. That was an easy 3.
Morant against Richardson. And they double up Morant. Just 5 to shoot. It's all in by the Bulls. LeBron's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Puts up a 3. And Josh Richardson hits from deep.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Poke loose. And now LeBron pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And finished off by LeBron.
Oh, my God. LeBron James with that power. Do you just feel the rim shake?
Now the pass to Achua. From deep. Misses the shot. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. It's Chicago running away with it. And will return shortly. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. So the Bulls 5 right now. They've got Richardson. Harrell is out there with LeBron James, and it's Hunt in at the small forward. Grizzly shooting struggles apparent. 37% from the field. Kicks it to Morant. As you go back and look at the last few seasons, RJ, it seems like team success has largely been predicated on health. Do you feel like that has always been the case?
I don't remember there being as many injuries early in my career, even with guys that were playing all 82 games. But you're right. Recently, we've seen a lot of key injuries. And look, this is my theory. Before, players used to get away from the game a little bit, take a couple of months off. Now players are staying in shape 24/7. Like they never take a break. And I think that's why we might be seeing players break down a little bit more.
Yes or no answer. Too many games at 82 in the regular season. Should we lessen them?
Don't you ever ask me that question. Give me 82. I'd rather you bump it to 83 just to remove all doubt.
And stolen by Richardson. And the shot goes in. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And when you get this kind of shooting from him, 100% from the field, they're going to be tough to beat.
And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. He's defended by Harrell. Shot clock at 6. Here's Flores. Makes it off the glass.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago. Here's Richardson, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Achua with it, working on James. Out to Morant. And the rejection by Harrell. The shot's good from Achua. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Passes it to Vildoza. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. LeBron's got 6 here in this quarter. Grizzlies have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Pass to Houston. Morant outside. Knocked loose, and that'll be Memphis as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies retain possession. Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for John Morant. Chicago also making some changes. Kem Birch is checked in for LeBron. And Winslow subbed in for Montrezl Harrell. Just 2 to shoot. And another miss by Memphis. For Chicago, they've gone 7 of 7 from the field to start the final quarter. What an amazing start. Good on the bucket. Richard, 2004 was the last time that the NBA expanded. Now, some say Seattle and maybe Las Vegas could before long have teams of their own. What do you think?
Oh, please give me Seattle back. Please give me Vegas back. Do you know what I would give to have those 2 cities back in our league and to have to travel to them? Look, but you must have deep pockets. Let's be honest with yourself. The franchises now are selling for over $3 billion. You got to think that the expansion fee will at least be that much per team.
Poked away. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Shot from the top of the key. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Another turnover there leading to a basket.
The Grizzlies shooting 41% for the game. 3-pointer. And the Bulls another 3.
Yeah, he's just a confident shooter from a 3-point range, even with the D hovering near him.
Vildoza's gotten all 6 of his shots to drop perfect from the floor. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And those aren't the type of 3-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
From deep 3-point range, Houston with the rebound. Now Brogdon to the left side wing. In transition, here come the Bulls. Winslow's running, shoots over Achua. And it's Chicago scoring again.
And wasting no time in transition, really pushing the pace.
It's good. Nice touch there from Birch.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
Richardson, that's a 2-pointer, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
He's just got it on automatic right now, shooting 100%, and that'll keep your confidence high.
Brogdon the pass to Flores. Back to Brogdon. Here's Flores. 6 to shoot. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Here's Hunt, and he dunks it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Stolen by Winslow. And it's time for an injury report.
Thanks, Kevin. I just talked with Chicago's head athletic trainer. I'm being told that it is a fractured hand. And, of course, that would be a brutal loss for this team if he misses any time as they're getting ready for the end of the season. Kevin?
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sidelines.
And you just hate to see any injury, but potentially a serious one like this breaks your heart.
And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for Memphis. Pass to Houston. Inside, and Memphis turns it over again.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
Hartenstein, he's checked in for Memphis. Chicago has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Winslow, shot is good off the back rim and in. And it's 6 points for Justice Winslow. For Memphis, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Ball's knocked loose. And again, Chicago running the court in transition. Great open look there.
And you look at it, 8 of the last 10 points they've given up here coming in transition.
And for a lot of up-and-coming teams, getting better defensively is the key to reaching, Greg, that next level. That being considered, what's the first step in that improvement?
A lot of times it's bringing in a great defender, like a Pat Beverly or an Andre Iguodala, a defensive anchor who also inspires his teammates to take that challenge.
Despite his relatively quiet night, they are still winning, and that just shows this team is more than just about one guy.
The pass to Achua. Here's Houston. 4 on the shot clock. Rebounded by Gafford. Smooth sailing for Chicago. Here's Winslow, and the dunk by Winslow.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Good on the shot.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
Grizzlies have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Brogdon with it. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
And you got to have a great understanding of your teammates in the pick and roll. Brogdon's in sync with everybody out there.
Yep, that one goes. The Grizzlies have gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. And we've seen not only some new trophies in Bruce, but Greg, some of the existing ones have been updated. You okay with that?
Oh, I am. In particular, a nice touch to have the previous winners etched into the base of the Larry O'Brien trophy. That's a great way to connect with the history of the game.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Houston. Lays it up and banks it in.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Here's Gafford, and Gafford throws it down.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
And here is Brogdon, and the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
And Memphis making a change here. Woods checked in. Now, here's Tate. Not a lot of room, and that one drops for him.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Passes to Houston. 5 to shoot. The shot. The shot misses. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Here's Tate, and Tate throws it down.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Chicago.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And reaching an impressive milestone on the year, this will be win number 60. And guys, they have played so well this season, I think pretty much any given night, they've come in with that swagger and attitude, and they've really backed it up.
They were really smart in the use of that game plan tonight. Used it in their first 2 games against this team, which equaled to 2 wins.
Memphis moving that ball around. And that one's good, Brogdon.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Pass to Houston. From deep. Birch grabs the board. Chicago with the ball. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. From down in the low post, it goes.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
And that one's good, Brogdon.
And the size and muscle of Brogdon, able to shrug off the contact with ease on the way up.
Here's Tate. It falls.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the 4th period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from 3-point range, you got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Hey, LeBron, congrats on the win. What do you think made the difference tonight?
Defense. We made our mark defensively. We understand that for the long term, we have to defend at a high level. We've been doing it.
It does start at that end, LeBron. Congrats again. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. So long, everyone.
the record for you? I think they already closed it out. That will be our 61. We can always double check. Records. And then 22. I beat Steph Curry. How the hell did you manage beating Steph Curry? But nobody can beat Michael Jordan. Really? Well, but in a single team, nobody could beat that. It would take years. Like, there's Michael Jordan right there. First per game. 31.1. Only get over 30.1. Yeah, good luck with that. Come on, don't know. Stephen Nash. Yeah. Bill Russell. 22.5. LeBron James. Oh, that's games played. Yeah, how long did Michael Jordan play for? The last 2 games? Somebody actually beat Michael Jordan 40 points. Oh, jeez, it's 271. Michael Jordan was 173. Yeah. Triple doubles. Whatever that is. Total points. Yeah, my record is right here. So it was LeBron James, Kobe Bryant. Yeah. But Kobe Bryant will not reach the top. He wish he could, but it never happened. Like, I want to try to beat Steph Curry with 3-point lead. I want to beat that. Yeah, good luck. I know. It took Steph Curry years and